they are actually being run by a human at the moment. In this particular area where the man was killed, is nothing but cameras and drones. And listen, people that don't know about New York, I spent years in New York, and I know how that area is back then. I could only think about how it is now with more modern day technology and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? The problem that they have, if they're in the same way that in the Idaho Fall, they need to show us the sheep. They need to show us that this man shooting at this guy, and then he smiled at the camera like,
you never see his face with Luigi Mangione at the shooting. You never see his face. And then, of course, they capture him. He's just sitting at McDonald's. Like, what the fuck is that? You know what I mean? Like, why would he just be like, yeah, some old man's just going to turn me in. And then they never give the old man credit because he called the wrong tip line. So he doesn't get the reward. Listen, what I'm saying about the next 15 years that are going to be hard is they are going to always try to make it look like God doesn't exist.
yeah,
they want you to think that God doesn't exist. And so anything that happens, oh, it's just a weird anomaly. Oh, it's not, it has nothing to do with the end times. But it's clearly happening, dude. Our cities are being overrun right now, and this is the purge, man. This is the purge, brother.
Have you ever thought about both parties working together?
Yeah, they used to have their day on the Hill, and then they would go and drink together at the end of the day.
Bro, they are members of the same clubhouses and shit, bro. They are members. It don't matter from which bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, it don't matter from which political party they are. Listen, you got skulls. You got skulls in both political parties. What are you talking about?
Right.
You got skulls. You got sci-fis. You got Sigma Chi's, Kappa Sigmas. You have all the fraternities infiltrating both political parties with their own agenda, bro.
Well, you have a very small amount of people that are running the world, dude. They're calling the shots, and these guys are just reading the script. So if you think that you could go and get elected to the House and work your way up to the Senate and make a difference, they are going to put so much pressure on you that you would never be able to handle it. They can make you look crazy. They can make you look anything. You can be anything, Lucy. You can do anything you want. And they will do it to you in a second. You don't have a chance.
Yeah, like if you're not...
You got to go along to get along.
If you're not within the program, you know what I mean? Like if you're not within the program and they again, that's the whole same reason why you're not be able to get to places of power on political power with other fraternities and sororities. You can, like you can. It's the only way to get in, because at this day today is not one independent, non-affiliated with the powers to be in politics. Every single person in politics has to do with a fraternity or sorority or some kind of cult. You know what I mean? And they all call themselves Christians and use Christianism to push Satanism. Like it's shit crazy, bro.
Yep. The prettier the face, the darker the heart. That's my motto now. That's why you have unfortunately you have organizations like the Shriners, the Friends of Animals. Friends of Animals has been proven, and that's one of the biggest. Your parents may have donated to them over the years, and they're Friends of Strays and all this stuff. They are literally run. It's a front for a satanic church.
And listen, bro, they don't have a problem to use the name of Jesus Christ to push their agenda, bro. They don't have a problem with that, bro. That they actually enjoy to use the name of Jesus Christ in vain.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what I mean? Like
absolutely.
that's part of the offer of
You
the
have
offer
you
too.
have churches that are now defunct, and they're going in there and they're having these fashion shows where it's just this sacrilegious, they're performing sacrilegious what do you call it, ceremonies in old churches. They love to do that. And if you look in Hollywood, man, every single movie has some type of, and they slip it in on you. The little satanic messages, movie after movie after movie. And you can't get away from it, bro. And the evil is, they keep saying it like at the Charlie Kirk Memorial, that evil exists, that evil is out there, and the greatest trick the devil ever pulled, right?
I mean, think about it. If you believe in Jesus, how can you not believe on Satan? You know what I mean? You cannot contradict and say like, oh, Satan is not real. Because I mean, if you believe in Jesus, you know that Satan is also real too. You know what I mean? So um I want to leave it there with that. I want to get you take on how you feel about, okay, we seeing all this hate going on with all these people um celebrating the death of Charlie Kirk, and they losing their jobs, they being canceled. What you take on that?
Well, you have the disgusting display that they had a memorial at the university for Charlie with flowers, and some 19-year-old kid goes running, trampling through it. It's disgusting, and um, these people they follow blindly, no matter what it is that they're told. They it just enrages them, and
Do
they
you
they they
can you
think
see?
they have us. The way that they win is they think they have us in fear. But now I'm more inclined to speak out than before, because now they've exposed themselves. I know exactly who they are, and and it's sad because to no fault to their own. They've grown up in this world where nobody cares about them. They have nobody to turn to, nobody to learn from, and they've been sucked into this evil um, paradigm, and they don't even know it.
You know one of the techniques that they, yeah, all right, you saw in the visuals, right? Uh the some leftists were getting beat up, right?
Which
You
video?
It was a video out there of a leftist that went by a vigil and
Oh yeah.
said some things, and I guess the people that it was at the vigil beat him up.
Well, that's the one that trampled the one at the university for Charlie Kirk. They pulled him aside, and they held him down, and wait till the police got to
Cause
him.
no, I was talking a vigil that
Oh no, I didn't see that one.
yeah, it was a vigil of Charlie Kirk, and they hold on, let me see if I can find that real quick.
I tell you, no level of depravity is going to surprise me. That's how they think they win, is by scaring us. But I ain't
you
scared of shit.
what I mean with that, right? It was what I want to say with that, right, is that you could see the effect the evil impregnates in other people. For example, is people mourning the death of Charlie Kirk, individual, right?
Right?
And then you have this one person, random person, hater, riding by with a bike,
Mm,
saying some awful stuff.
mm,
He doing that. He doing that. He create. He him doing that. He influenced the crowd to act in a way that they not regularly would react like that. In other words, what I mean is Satan knows when you in pain, and when
mm.
you in pain, it will inflict the worst wounds on you to have you reacting and committing, and just to show you that you ain't not no better.